Hi, this is Jan Newell, and I wanted to put together this video for first-time home buyers, and just to give you a quick little overview of what to expect. I think it's really important. The first thing you really should do is get with an agent, and here I am. And the reason why I say that is because I think it's really important for you to be prepared, because in the long run it's going to avoid you some stress. So I encourage people to come in, meet with me, and let me sit down with you and talk to you about what to expect, because there's a lot. It's very intricate what happens when you buy a home, and all the different steps that we go through to make sure everything is, all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. And so I want to eliminate as much stress for you as possible by preparing you. I feel so strongly about the preparation. So that's what I would encourage you to do, because when you go out there and you're looking at the open houses and you're checking out properties on Zillow, you might just find something that you have to have. And I want you to be ready, because if you're not ready, you're gonna freak out and it's gonna cause a lot of stress. And so that's my job, is to avoid that and make sure that your transactions and your whole process is as smooth and seamless as possible. So the second thing I will really encourage you to do is most important, is to talk to a lender. All you have to do is get yourself pre-qualified over the phone by just giving them your numbers of how much you make, and then they'll just, maybe pull your credit later or whatever, and so you know what you can spend, so you'll know what your budget is. And then the lender can also help you improve your credit. So say your credit score is not that high, well, the lender is better to consult with about improving your credit than if you were to just go on the credit score sites and do what they tell you. It's good to get the lender, and he can just really be more effective for you in the long run. Don't buy a new car if you're planning on buying a house, because you want to make your credit look as good as possible. If you get a new car, it's going to raise the bar for you for being able to qualify for a loan. And don't make any big purchases like buy a house full of furniture or whatever. And for first-time home buyers, I want to let you know the good news is that you only have to put down 3.5% on an FHA loan. So you may not even know that. You might think, oh, I gotta save up all this money for my first down payment. It's like, not really. And there's another product that lenders can offer you. It's a conventional loan at only 3% with a Freddie Mae or a Fannie Mae loan product. For you veterans, you probably know, but maybe you don't know, that if with a VA loan, you don't have to put a thing down. So hey, talk to the lender. I've got the guy for you. And so I'll introduce you to that, and we'll get you started that way, because then you'll know what you can do and what you can't do. The next thing is, come on in, see me again, and we'll sit down at my big monitor in my conference room and shop the fast way. I love to do this. It is time consuming. It takes up some time, but then I get a sense of what you like, what you don't like. You get an idea of what neighborhoods you like, what you don't like, and once we hone in on all that, I can be more effective to you. Then in a nutshell, just after that, you see a property you like, after we've shopped and gone around and looked at things, submit an offer, go through negotiations for price and terms, and then once you have a meeting of the minds, you open up escrow, and that's when my work begins again. Then you go through, you do your due diligence, you inspect the property, and then you go for a request for repairs, depending on what your home inspection shows you. And then at that point, you negotiate if you want to have a credit or if you want the seller to fix something, and then we go through another phase of negotiations. Once that comes to a meeting of minds on that, then you can remove your contingency. So buying a house is contingent on you inspecting it, on your appraisal coming in at the value that the lender would like it to come in at, and also it's contingent upon you getting your loan approved. And then we close escrow, and I get you the keys. So that's in a nutshell. When you come in and meet with me, we can go over these things in more detail, and I'll be happy to be of service to you and give me a call, Jan Newell, at 619-888-5515. Have a great day.